I got some ashes in my shit.
Yo, we are in the building. It's your boy Steven the Dream. This, that, and the third interview series, NBA All-Star Weekend Edition. I am here with my boy Bentley Boy Gas in the building. What's good with you, bro?
What up? What's good? We in here.
We in this thing, boy. All-Star Weekend. Let me ask you. I'm asking everybody. What are your plans for All-Star? What you got going on? What can you anticipate?
Hustling. I'm kind of slipping on the grinding part though, but I'm there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to.
You out here, so you grinding.
Yeah,
You here?
Right. I'm gonna pop out tonight. I'm here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna pop out tonight, and then you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what I can get done, but I got some plans tonight though.
Okay then.
Definitely got some plans.
The whole purpose of this series, of this interview, is to highlight the stars in our city, man. A lot of people are gonna come into town this weekend and come get a bag and leave.
Right.
My goal is, if you're gonna come and do that, then you need to leave with a new artist, a new brand, a new producer, and this is the platform that I'm giving folks to provide that, man. So I'm glad you're joining me. Yes, bro, got to. North and South Carolina. South Carolina's been heavy though, man. Yeah. Let's start there. You from South Carolina? Well, you from South Carolina. Grew up in South Carolina.
Right. But I'm originally from Syracuse, New York, which is upstate New York. But Rock Hill has definitely been like predominantly my home. That's the west side of Rock Hill. I'm gonna put it like that. Like,
talk about that environment, man. What you grew up, what you came out of, maybe some things you saw as a youngin. Because I know about Rock Hill is it breeds a lot of talent, but a lot of hardship has to come with getting that talent out. A lot of times everybody don't make it, you know.
Nah, for real. One thing a lot of people don't know about Rock Hill, it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I said this earlier, it's a lot of hustle. You feel what I'm saying? Rock Hill, so a lot of hustle. And that's one thing I learned. Like, from home, I pretty much learned how to be a man. You feel what I'm saying? How to be a stand-up guy. But from Rock Hill, I learned how to really, really get some money.
Okay.
Rock Hill teach you how to get some bread.
It should. I mean, you got to figure out a way, because, like I said, it's a lot of competition, and you would get eaten up down there and get lost real quick.
It's a bunch of alligators down there. You feel that whole area, not just Rock Hill, that
York
whole
County.
South Carolina area, like, hell yeah, it's lit.
Let me ask you about the name, man. Where does Bentley Boy Gas come from?
All right, well, gas, right? And a truest statement, right? Gas really come from one of my mans I used to serve to.
Okay.
No cap. Like, I don't know if I should say this. Like,
hey, man. If the statues is up, if the statues is up, we good, bro.
I know, for one of my mans, I'm twisted right now. For one of my mans, though, he was always calling me Gas. You feel what I'm saying? But I used to play basketball back in the day. You saw it's called Q City. You feel what I'm saying? Like Syracuse, Q City. You feel what I'm saying? So he started calling me City Gas. Like, City Gas. And Bentley really came like, I really can't really go into that. That's like something little.
Something else?
Yeah,
okay.
That's really something else. But if you really follow my IG and my Facebook, you'll kind of get it.
Okay.
You start reading captions, you'll kind of get.
So you
came from.
You laying the seeds like low key, and maybe it's a bigger meaning behind it that you will reveal when time is ready.
True indeed.
Okay.
True indeed.
Let's talk about the music style, man. The music type. We heard the song. What was that we were hearing as we introed the show? Put It On Me. I heard the melodic tones in that. What kind of music can we expect from Bentley Boy Gas? If it was my first time listening, where would you send them to say, you need to go check that out, and why?
I would say mine is more like, I really speak on like a lot of like what's going on at times and the vibe. Like, I'm real good with timing.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? As far as musically, I'm real good with that. So you can kind of expect me to speak on a lot of the subjects that's going on. Like, I just did a kind of slow love song, Valentine's Day.
Right.
And then, I got, cop killings. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things I touch in my music.
Is it, but everything is from either personal experience or
that's
someone else?
It's really from a personal experience.
Okay.
Right? That's a fact.
A lot of times rappers will get too caught up in trying to sound good and talk about things that they really can't live or stand behind. How do you avoid that? I mean, because you mentioned, first of all, you learned how to be a stand-up guy. Right. So I'm sure that goes into the music. But how do you avoid not mentioning maybe the materialistic item that you maybe don't have that you're working towards, or even if you do, how do you kind of make sure you still being authentic about it in your raps?
I try to put in the form of like getting to it, or
Okay.
or
Because the way to say
I want
it.
to get to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I try to show, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit. I don't got a lot, but like if it's something I want to speak on that I want something, I try to just put it in the form of that, like just saying how to get it, or I'm going to get it, or I'm almost there. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Something like that. Something like that.
Let me ask you, coming from New York, the two things that from being in the South, what we think y'all hold the most is basketball and rap. I mean, those are, you know,
and that's
the
what
meccas of both of those things.
That's what I did, basketball and rap.
So let me ask you, how is it trying to figure out which one to go towards? Because sometimes it's not by choice. You know, it's just circumstances. Ball ain't it. Circumstances. Rap ain't it. But if you have the love for both, how do you decide, all right, I'm just going to go here and just ride with that?
Right. I mean, well, with basketball, it has, like, it's time for you to pretty much make it or succeed. It has this cap, and that cap is not that long. Once you get about, like, 16, 15, you kind of really know. 17, you may got a chance, but you kind of really know once you're junior or senior in high school where you're going to go. And me, you know what I'm saying, I got caught with, you know what I'm saying, drugs in school like that. That's public record. You feel what I'm saying? My senior year, my junior year or senior year, something like that. So that ass got kicked out.
Damn.
And I was a basketball player, bro. You guys, anybody I went to school with, I'm still nice.
Right. I mean, it's hard to lose it when you know, if you was passionate about it, you come from it. But how did that circumstance like change your life to this day? Do you think?
For me, I just knew it was something I had to do. I was just like, man, I can't be no regular person. I said, okay, fuck it. If I'm not gonna be like a D1 player or an NBA player, like I gotta be something.
Right.
Like, period. No matter what. And so for me, like, it hurt a little bit, but it was just overcoming shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, this ain't it, so let me try something else.
Having those obstacles to overcome, let me ask you, like in music, I'll ask you in life, bro, like how do you use failures to learn and to make yourself a better person? Because someone could look and say, you might have failed in that situation, but in reality, it could have been an opportunity for you to learn more about yourself than you ever knew.
Right. That's how I look at it. Every loss is a lesson.
Big facts.
So anything I lost at or some shit like that, like I learned from. You dig? Like I always made sure I learned from it, and just being not having it all always taught me to be patient with my turn and not to hate. Like I always been like anti-hate. You know what I'm saying? A
lot of people try to get by on taking down the next man versus standing behind the assets and attributes that they have.
Right.
How do you avoid letting that happen to you, and being confident and not letting that get to you? Because people do it all the time. They can like your music, sit there, nod their head in private, but hate all day online. And
that's just politics and shit, man. And for me, it's a little difficult because I didn't grow up with certain niggas. So certain niggas be like, oh, I ain't grow up with him. I don't really know him. So it's just politics and shit. I'm not gonna support his shit because I didn't really see my man on it. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna fuck with it. But that's a confusing situation. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about how to really answer that one. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That's tough.
It is tough.
Not being from the Rock, that's tough.
Right. Let me ask you this, Bentley Boy Gas in the building with us right now. Everybody, so before you came onto this platform, I spoke to some people about you, and they mentioned highly of you right off the gate from Rock Hill in general. What they told me was he has or he's been willing to work with everybody in the city.
That's true indeed.
How true is that, and why is that?
That's very true. Just because I believe, like, I'm a firm believer in strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, strength in numbers. And it's a lot of talent, like everybody who can't rap. You know what I'm saying? As
I can name some people that I never thought.
Bro, we got a rhythm. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Hands down.
Facts.
So everybody got that tone. So I don't mind linking up. I might hear something like, okay, such and such might sound good on this. Especially if I catch your shit, like, okay, damn, he lit right now, like, or not even that. Like I just know his voice. I always hear his songs.
Right.
I might catch something in the studio. I'm like, man, I'm about to send this to him.
And you're just.
And I'm gonna send that. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Thank God I get a response ASAP.
Right,
you know
right.
Like,
but that's probably because people know, like, I need to go get my song with, like, let's go ahead and get this market. We know we can't have it unless we got Bentley on there. So that's probably the reason why. Have you had any issues with business in this business as far as you know, bad business, somebody doing you dirty, and you saw, man, I should have had the business together, or man, they just snaked me. That's just the way this industry is.
Nah, you live and you learn.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of leave that one at that one.
Okay.
You know I'm saying, like, you live and you really learn.
For y'all that don't understand,
you learn,
Bentley not giving that situation no light is what he basically trying to tell y'all.
You live and you learn. Just try to learn first.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Before you live.
Let me ask you, growing up, what are the musical influences that you had? Maybe some artists that made you realize, yo, I could do this too, or that you said, that's why I want to rap. You know, they are living that lifestyle. They are talking about what they're supposed to be. That's why. Any of those artists?
I would say Styles P.
Ooh,
first and
Styles
foremost.
P.
Yeah, Styles P, man, that's my guy.
Okay.
Then I would have to go more like J. Cole. I'm a big Nipsey Hussle fan, and that's awkward. You feel what I'm saying? But I rocks with him. But
Nipsey, wow, I wouldn't expect that.
That's what I would say. That's my top three.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Nipsey.
Are there any inspirations that you reach for outside of music? Is there anybody that close to you that you can maybe talk to, and then that might spark a song? Or is there anybody that you can bounce some ideas off that, you know, oh man, I needed to have this conversation to go in here?
To be real, I can say that's every individual I'm around.
Oh wow! So you never know.
Yeah, it's energy. You never know what you get. Like when you pull up on somebody, or just bobbing with your homies. Like you never know what type of vibe you might get. You might think some slick shit like, yo, bro, like yeah, that shit was nice.
Right,
right. Yeah, that was nice. You type it in the phone, you say that.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you about some struggles you might have had in your life, some time that may have been taken away from you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
How did that time being away from not just your family life, but music? Because you've been doing music just as you were doing music prior to that time, or
nah, not really. When I came
okay,
home,
so talk about that then.
I mean, to be real, what really honestly, in the humblest way, what gave me the confidence to do music was doing my bid.
Okay.
Because a lot of niggas don't want to hear you. They don't want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? Sitting out here lying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whenever you see a nigga like that's got public records, like okay, he put it in, like he really about his business. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna respect that, and that's what really gave me the confidence to really tell my story. And I'm still not done. Like I got so much. You feel what I'm saying? And it really helped me. Cause you see, it really helped me. Like as soon as I came out, I kind of got on it.
Do you know if your music's been circulating inside at all, or would you think it had?
No, that's what I know.
You know, okay.
And that's and to be real, bro, that's the best feeling. Like, I talked to my big brother about that. That's the best feeling when you get the calls from the homies behind the G-Wall, and they say, yo, bro, no cap, bro. I had a homie call me one time, man. Like, he had me on speakerphone. He was trying to tell, like, other homies in the dorm, like, he knew me and shit.
Oh, trying to let them know this my boy.
The shit had me feeling so good, because I'm like, yo, bro, you got me feeling way bigger than what I really am. Like, bro, I'm so local, and you behind the wall talking like, yeah, bro, I know him. Like, that's
embrace
really,
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Embrace
and I really did. That was the coolest. That was one of the coolest moments, bro. Like,
dope. You speak about being local though, but I'll say I think it's tough to be local because you know with these devices that we got and these platforms, at the press of a button, somebody in Thailand is listening to your song. Right. Has you seen your music come across any platforms or anywhere in the world where you were like, they know about Gas? Like,
that's a fact. With like when you know with Facebook having that tool of sponsorship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can go into different countries. So
you can
see like motherfuckers from Thailand just to see that like even though I would never inbox, we never have the communication. Right. But just to see something like that, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's far.
I could imagine, man, like back in those, 10, 15 years ago, that wasn't even possible to know unless you went over there and realized, oh, they fooling with me.
Yeah, you had to go over there then.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Let's do this. Bentley Boy Gas is in the building. This, that, and the third interview series. I want to play a little video, just a little preview. Again, you, like we discussed, Rock Hill artist, you tapped in with my boy Smooth. Talk about the track that y'all got here, and before we play a little bit of that video.
That's actually that's that My Brothers with me and Smooth.
My Brothers, yeah. We're gonna play that My Brothers
with me and Smooth and Hot Beezel Dot. Shouts out to both of them.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Them pretty much.
The video looked y'all got in your your best.
We had to grow up a little bit on that one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but I think that I think it worked out.
Well, we want to go ahead and play a preview of the video for it. While we got a moment, man, make sure y'all tune in. It's that the third interview series. Steven the Dream, Bentley Boy Gas is in the building. We'll be right back.
We had each other, fought with your heart, nigga, that my brother. We ain't had much, but we had each other. We ain't had much, but we had each other. Fought with your heart, nigga, that's my brother. I ain't taking off till all of us bubble. Living by the cold, his trouble, my trouble. If I ain't never tell you, nigga, I love you. Same struggle, got it all up the hustle. Same struggle, got it all up the hustle. We ain't had much, but we had each other. Fought with your heart, nigga, that's my brother. I ain't taking off till all of us bubble. Living by the cold, his trouble, my trouble. If I ain't never tell you, nigga, I love you. Same struggle, got it all up the hustle. Same struggle, got it all up the hustle.
Nigga, these days they don't like saying friend. Nigga, do your real dirty, so you gotta watch your hand. If you gotta watch your man, then it really ain't your man. I'm just saying, I done turned nothing to a couple bands. You my man, and I got it, then you gotta quit playing. Shout out my people, they know what to do. Shout out to Billy, my nigga came through. When I get the coupe, I'ma get you one too. I get the blue one, I know how you do. And get you the red one, I know you Subaru. Heard your mama be counseled, my mama did too. The blessing is coming, my nigga.
Yo, back in the building. It's that the third interview series. Steven the Dream, Bentley Boy Gas is here with me, man. We just played that Brothers. I had to correct myself, man. That Brothers, man. Let me ask you this, man. Like, what's your are you well involved in the music video process when you do shoot, or you kind of leave that up to the creative minds behind the cameras?
No, I kind of let the cameraman and my bros do what they do.
Okay.
I just show up, smoke my bud, bro,
And be ready.
yeah, and just do what the song say, bro. That's it. They pretty much do that part.
I want to ask you, a lot of times, you're from New York, so you probably can attest to, is it a time where you feel like New York hip-hop was, we know 50 Cent they say 50 Cent ruined New York hip-hop, right? But was there a time, do you think, that like New York resurgence came back and then everybody just had the same sound? Or do you think now it's like a lot better up top for those guys? Because I hear like the Eight Boogies, Don Q's, Dave East, those guys.
Right.
And they work together to a certain extent, I'm sure. But do you feel like it's still that mentality up there to where it's like, nah, bro, 50 still got the game fucked up?
Nah, I think it's a little more unity now.
Okay.
50 he came in on some robbing the game type shit, like.
Literally.
And he made New York like really be on some block shit, like you know what I'm saying, squad, this what it is. And nowadays, like, you see niggas linking up, like that's a new wave. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas link up and get some money, right?
Facts.
That's what they say, like
Facts.
that ass. Real niggas link up, get some money. So I'm all for that. And New York is behind that, like that ass. You look at it, you see more New York rappers on songs together, like. You ain't never seen that.
I'm starting to notice it. I'm hoping it's changing in reality, though. Like, the South kind of has made that model of, like, come on, bro, everybody get on the track, bro. Yeah, let's all get on this track. Let's all get these fans, and let's all, you might have been the weakest one on there, but you're going to go ahead and eat off of all these fans, and hopefully you come back. So, before we get out of here, bro, I want to ask, like, what do you have planned for this year, 2019, as far as music dropping, as far as projects? Is there anything that you can let us know besides the single that we're gonna be pushing now, of course?
Right, which is put it on me. That's
Put It On Me.
Single featuring Flash and Hot Beats with that's gonna go crazy. But my plans for this year now, man, is just pretty much apply a lot more pressure. Like I didn't drop at all last year. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going on my third year just rapping.
Right.
So now I want to just pretty much apply more pressure and just flood niggas' timelines. You feel what I'm saying? Like, wherever you go, I want you to see me. Like every time you click on some internet shit, like I want to be around. Yeah, cause that's free promo.
The music is definitely there, bro. Like I can hear it in the music. What you let me hear so far. I'm rocking with you, man. I just want to make sure that you get that exposure and get that respect you deserve, because people are speaking about you. Like I said, that they seen that you was gonna be on the platform and they instantly told me, bro, gonna work with everybody, bro funny. But bro, sincere, like you really out here working. So just keep doing that, bro. People will recognize and realize what's up with you, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
What's the socials one more time so they know where to find you?
Well, IG Bentley Boy Gas, Facebook Bentley Boy Gas, Twitter Bentley Boy Gas, just everything. You know what I'm saying? BBG, all that.
There it is, man. Go ahead and get that track ready for us, man. We want to hit them with that exclusive. We getting here on this, that, and the third, man.
That's that. Put It On Me featuring me, Hot Beezel Flashy.
Already, you know bro. Well, it's this, that, and the third interview series, y'all. I'm Steven the Dream, Bentley Boy Gas. Bless the scene with us today, man. Y'all make sure to tune in for more, and we'll see y'all next time, y'all.
Let's get it.
She said, put it on me now. Ooh, I responded, turn around. She said, put it on me now. Ooh, I responded, turn around. She said, put it on me now.
Mozzie, Terrence hit you yet? Terrence hit you yet?
I think she was raised in the South. I know she was raised in the South. I can tell she carry the words. Like the words I get all in the mouth.